was 35 years old, a single mom of two, working full-time, studying. My dad was dying of cancer. My whole family was a mess because of that. And I thought I was superwoman. And I was doing pretty well until the day that my brain stopped working. The stress, the pressure, the emotional pain, and the lack of good nutrition broke the wires in my brain, and my body stopped functioning the way that it's supposed to. I lost my period for over a year. My weight dropped 99 to 99 pounds, and I had to wear sunglasses inside my home when the lights were on. I realized that I had to learn how to feed my brain, my body, my soul, balance my life, to take care of my family, but foremost for myself. As a health coach, I move people into inquiry, not injury, and out of their comfort zone. Guiding them through a self-discovery process where they learn how our bodies are designed to function at optimal health on their own. The way to go is breaking through old patterns that take us back to the same old unhealthy behaviors over and over again. Losing power in our life and in our food choices. Something that we do as humans is we find all the reasons and excuses for not taking full responsibility for our actions, especially when we are around food. Then we seek for comfort and being in the know. When we learn what kind of food works best for us, and we are aware of our eating habits, a whole new world opens up within our bodies. At this point, we learn how food works for us as nourishment and healing. At this point, we take care of ourselves in a way that will make a difference in our ultimate health. We are in control, we choose, and we have the power. Now, I want to give you 3 tips and a place to start your own journey towards better health. Your intention is as important as your action. When we do something or when we eat something, it's important to do it with intention. Thinking, at least give it a thought about why we are doing that. We are eating that for what reason? For healing, for nourishment, for love to ourselves. Because we tend to eat too fast. We tend to do things without thinking. How many times we drive the car and we get to work and we didn't even know how we got there. It's something that we tend to do, and it really, when we are aware of what we are eating, it makes a very big different effect in our bodies and in our health. The second tip is don't stop eating your comfort foods. Just crowd them out with good stuff. This is one of the first lines of work with my clients. What I do is when people is used to eat certain things that we rely on food for comfort, it's really hard to say, oh, stop eating this, because it's not going to happen. They are going to relapse, and they are going to, you are just setting people for failure, and this is not what we want. So one of the first things that they do most of the time is just ask them to add water, because there is a lot of people that drinks a lot of soda and a lot of coffee and not too much water. So just adding water, like 8 cups a day, starting minimum with that, and then increasing, and you most likely won't be thirsty to have more sodas or more coffee. Another thing, and finally, is eat clean. We want to know what we are eating. We want to know that what we are eating, and our body is going to identify as food. When we go to the supermarket and we buy these foods that are already processed and they are already made and they have They all have labels. If they don't have labels, it's because it's real food. You buy a piece of fruit or veggies, or everything else has labels. So one thing that I show to my clients is to read the labels. The less ingredients, the better. If you cannot read it, or you cannot picture it as its natural form, don't buy it. It's not food. Your body is not going to identify as food. It's not nourishment for you. So, now I would like to invite you all into inquiry. So I have 3 questions, and you can answer on your own pace on your worksheet. And the first one is, what is holding you back to become your healthiest self? What's your excuse? Second question, do you know where your cravings are coming from? What are you missing on your personal life? I jumped one, sorry. And the last one is, how can you love someone to the point that you will give your own life to save hers or his, however, you mistreat your own body? And thank you all for being here. That is correct.